Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. So
we ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
What's up? Don't sue me.
Well, my name is Eddie.
And I'm Amari.
And we are the two voices of the week.
Stark Natives.
Our culture unfiltered.
Discussing the way of this world.
And the next.
Two voices. Queer. Candid. Discussing the way of this world and the next.
Discussing the ways of this world and the next. Discussing the ways of this world and the next.
Discussing the way of this world.
Discussing the ways of this world. So,
yes.
Okay. Now, there was something that you sent me the other day. It was in regards to Metro. It's an LGBTQ club here in Jacksonville. And we also have In Cahoots, which is also here. Those
Another
are only
club.
two gay establishments. Two gay clubs.
Well,
I don't count Hamburger Mary's.
No, not Hamburger Mary's.
I don't count her.
Park Place.
I don't.
But it's a bar.
Okay. Yeah. Even though technically, I feel like I see Metro more as a bar too. Even though it is a club, I see it as a bar because it's so lackluster and there's not really much that goes on there.
And there'll always be old guys.
Yeah, it's always old.
I'm sorry.
Freaky men.
Yeah.
A bunch of Ed Bucks.
And lizard go-go dancers.
You sent me the post, and the post was talking about how Metro, like their Facebook page, they post. Was it the Facebook page or was it the Instagram?
No, it was the Facebook page.
So the Facebook page, they posted a thing that said like "Bar Lives Matter," which completely,
We might send you a screenshot over here. I don't know. Maybe you might see it.
I don't know.
But
but it completely, trivializes the whole Black Lives Matter movement because there are plenty of people who do that. I saw one with like Drunk Moms Matter before. I've seen one, of course, the Blue Lives Matter. Anything to kind of take the focus off of Black Lives Matter because for some reason people feel like Black Lives Matter is a part of some mission to make black people superior to everybody else,
and white
which
people
is not.
People.
We all know that. We should know that by now. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, so they posted the thing that said "Bar Lives Matter," which I'm pretty sure whoever posted it thought that shit was so funny, and they're like, "Oh yeah,
so clever and everything
on social media." And of course, everybody fucking eviscerated their asses and laid into them as they should have.
The one that brought it up, she is an amazing person. She did her shows here in Jacksonville and everything, and she went to LA and has made her own company, and she is giving and providing to the LGBTQ community. She has her own stuff going on. Bat Me Lashes, I think it is her like main thing where she does like cosmetics and everything. But anyways,
I'm batting right now.
I'm batting. But she brought it up because it's like this is not the only thing that they have done before, and it's like, bitches, y'all need to like get it together. And it's like, y'all are old enough, like very old enough to be not being like, oh, I'm sorry, like no, I'm sorry. Like I will understand if it's somebody younger, somebody like in their 20s, their 13s or something like that does not know better, that might need some better guidance. I might be able to understand that. But exactly,
them kids got access to the internet. They get the shit before anybody else do. So you should know better.
Exactly. So, but it's like, you are a grown ass person. Like you have lived. You have done many things. You have kind of opened the community for us. You gave us a safe haven and everything. And then this is how you are portraying yourself.
Even if your safe haven came with flaws. So, because my biggest issue, like that's one of the reasons why I don't even like to go out to either of the two clubs that we have here. I go to Park Place because Park Place is pretty low key. But even that has its issues. Even just getting into the door, you have situations where people even getting into the door, they want to pat you down and do all of this stuff, and you notice that they do it too.
They call it the black community,
and I hate
and
that
they say
urban. Shit. That urban shit is aggravating as fuck. So they have urban nights.
Yes.
At In Cahoots, and they have urban. Do they even have urban night at Metro? Is that a thing?
I don't think so. Not anymore. I think it's mainly like
Truthfully, I mean, honestly, I think we can all be honest here. Anybody that is familiar with Metro is not that girl. It has not been that girl for a very long time. In Cahoots is still that girl, but by default. Not because it's the hottest thing, but because by default, it's like, well, I guess if we're gonna give the crown to somebody,
because if you actually look at it, it's like you have a little bit like less time. You pay less. Is a smaller area. Like there's not a lot of rooms and everything, so it's like kind of perfect in a way. With Metro, it's like Metro has a lot of rooms. Like it has big rooms that they can do so many things. So like it has potential.
Yeah.
Like it has potential, and it's like you're not using the potential that you're supposed to be using.
I think that might be like an overall like Jacksonville thing. That is like a Duval like staple. We are a city with potential.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not just Duval. Untapped. It's the people that run Duval, or like the people that run these places. It's like, you had your time. You had your time, and you're not getting with the program. Yeah. You're not getting to 2020. You're
behind the times. You're a little tone deaf.
And it's like, bitch, dust your way. Go. Mira, poof, poof, be gone. Don't sue me. Don't sue me.
But yeah, so it's like even that, like it's such a big issue. Anybody who sees this that is in the LGBT community, that there's a big issue when it comes to the division, like the segregation of the gay community,
and it's
with the blacks, the Hispanics, the whites. Like there's a big issue with segregation. The whites and the Hispanics kind of are together,
yeah,
but the blacks are separated, and then it's always urban.
Yeah,
that is
and for some reason they always make it so expensive. It's like, why am I gonna spend that amount of money to go to your like on a Thursday?
Yeah.
And on a Saturday?
Yeah.
Like, bitch, what?
But you go there on like a Wednesday. What is it, like 75 cent drinks or something?
Something like that on Wednesdays. But because Wednesdays is like the cheapest night. And then not only that, but you only like, I think because you're 21, you go for free. Mm-hmm. If you are underage, you go like for $5. And then on Friday is like you go and pay $5. Mm-hmm. If you are like 21, and then if you are under 21, then you pay like $10, something like that. But it's like, I don't know. And then the other thing is like, don't get me wrong, I love some of my my drag queens, my sisters and everything, but some of them, y'all need to step it up a little bit on the entertainment. But at the same time, it's not their fault completely, because it's part of the management. Like the management, especially on In Cahoots, they have like a specific or you have to do certain songs and blah blah blah, and it's like, bitch, no, I am the entertainer. Like I need to be able to entertain the public. I need to express myself creatively. Exactly. Yeah. And if I feel like doing slow songs tonight, I'm gonna do slow songs tonight. Right. If I feel like wanting to do the party songs, then I'll do the party songs. But that bitch always wants to be like, do this specific
sometimes
songs.
I think that I think it's an issue sometimes, even with like how they treat the drag queens, where they spread them so thin.
Yeah.
And expect them to do so much.
Not
all
only that,
night.
Yeah. And because they
like all night.
Like multiple shots, like multiple songs.
All night. Mm-hmm. Like, let me get my couple, maybe two.
Yeah. Like they be sometimes they be doing like sometimes, not really. And it might be like exaggerating the situation, like 5 numbers or 4 numbers and like something like that, and it's like that's too much.
That's a tour.
Yeah. And then it's like you have like 4 girls, 5 girls, and do all these numbers, and it's like, mi amor, when am I gonna dance? Que yo quiero bailar. Like, quiero mover el culo un poquito. Like move it a little.
What?
It's the wine.
It's the wine. It's okay.
It's the wine.
But yeah, so it's like there is an issue, and I don't.
And the lack of sleep.
Right, that delirium, girl. So I don't know what the issue. I know what the issue is. We all know what the issue is.
Yeah.
And I hate it because people love to be like, are we gonna make it about race? It is. It's about race.
It is about race.
What it is.
Because
and also,
not only that, there was a time like 3 years ago, she wanted to do like Spanish nights, and one of my friends, she told her, don't do this. Like, if you're gonna do Spanish night, do it this way. Because the thing is, like, giving a actual, like, a Spanish night, it might not work. Especially depending on the days. Like, we Hispanics, we like to party, we like to drink and bailar and mover el culo y todo eso, pero mi amor, yo también trabajo. Like, I work. Like, I need to go to work. Okay? Like, and if you put it in, like, on a night that I need to work the next day, bitch, I need my money.
Right.
So, and not only that, but if you want me to give you money, give you tip, like, cabrona,
it's like
dame algo.
It's a revolving, kind of, they one feeds the other. Like, I gotta work so I can go out, so I can tip.
Yeah, so make it work. So she was telling her, do this or do that and blah, blah, blah. Like, it didn't work out. Because we Hispanics, we are like, ooh, like the first night, it kind of got packed. Not so much, but it got like, a lot of Hispanic win. And then after that, they didn't want to, because it's like,
oh, okay. Well, we went to see, we gave you a chance. Like, we went to see.
And it's like,
it's like, okay, well, this is
and it's something more like, either you do it like once a night or you mix it up. And that's another thing. Like, if you have a DJ, let the DJ be a DJ.
Either like, DJ needs to be on top of their job, like, really hard, or the bitch need to take requests.
Yeah. And not only that, they also do the same shit on Metro. And it's like, bitch, fix it. Like, you need to fix it.
You know what Metro has become? Metro is a fucking karaoke bar.
Yeah, pretty much.
Metro is a fucking karaoke bar.
Yeah.
With flat butt dancers.
Like, there was one night, like the Thursday night.
And lizards.
Yeah, lizards. Yes. There are some lizards. Anyways, so Thursday nights. We had Thirsty Thursdays. And that's like, you pay $10 all you can drink. And it's like, you can drink whatever and everything. On Metro. And it was on Thursdays, and mainly was like more like, that had like a type of bar feel, because they will kind of close half of the building. And you have like one of the rooms where it's like the billiard room, and then you have like the showroom, and then you have another like kind of like in the hall kind of thing. And you had like a lot of shows. You had the opportunity to let other newcomers that wanted to be drags and everything, you gave them the opportunity to do that, and that was cool and whatnot. And then you had like the little numbers with the girls and whatnot. And so it's like the whole entire night is all like about drag. But you also have like the time to spend with your friends, kind of chill and everything. And I like that. When they changed the ticket for us to like stop paying $10, because you had two options: either you go for free and pay for your own drinks, or you do the $10 all you can drink. Okay. Then they changed it where you needed to pay more, and they took over like the free stuff, and they took over like something like that. I know during that time I was not going, but a lot of people stopped going because it's like you took the good thing out of it. And it's like, why are you gonna make me pay on a Thursday night? Like, I work next day.
Right.
And most likely I just want to go here, pay $10, drink a few drinks, and then I'm Gucci. So.
And okay, so I will say this. I know some people may be thinking this, because you're not going to say it, because you hoes don't know how to just speak your mind and say it. And plus, you probably shouldn't be thinking it, but I know they do think it. I know people are going to say, well, the Black queens, they go out and they're just it's so much drama, or they're always fighting. Let me tell you something. When you bring people to your shit and you don't treat them with respect inside of your establishment, they don't give a fuck about your shit, and they go tear that shit up however they want to tear it up. It starts with y'all. If you appreciated the Black community more and stop fucking calling us urban and stop treating us like that and making us pay more than you make other people pay and having fucked up whack ass drink specials, then you would not have to deal with that. But until you treat us right, we're gonna go to your shit and we might fuck it up.
You know what that was? An unfiltered moment.
We might go and fuck it up. That's probably what's gonna happen.
That was our culture unfiltered.
You back somebody into a wall, what you expect for them to do? They're gonna kick the fuck out of you and bite you when you try to touch them. Yeah. So how about you start treating people better?
And the thing is, don't make it look like, oh, we don't do that, bitch. You do it. Because there's a difference. Like on Wednesdays and on Fridays, you don't do the security guards are not like tapping you and checking you and everything. Like, they'll do like a kind of thing, just like a aguaje kind of situation, like and then that's it, and then let you go. But then when you go on a Thursday night or on a Saturday night, they'd be like very high, like on the security, and it's like, why you do that?
Right.
Like, why would you do that? Like if you're going to do that on certain nights, and just do it the whole entire night.
Yeah.
Not only that, if you did it for the beginning of like when we had the situation with Pulse in Orlando, that you actually had that, then you should have just done that and have it for the rest of the whole career, the whole situation, but no, then you took it down and you became a little bit chillax on the Wednesday and Saturday. Sorry, Wednesday and Friday, and Thursday and Saturday, you just no.
And I will say the support it's not only in the club, it starts outside of the club, it starts in the community as well. And I know, I've been to a couple of things. I've been to like the prides and stuff like that, and even that
has a very segregated situation.
It starts there. Truthfully, it starts within the community. And after a while, like after seeing it, because I'm not into all that fake shit that they be doing and all that.
And then half of those people that run the whole thing about the great gay pride in here in Jacksonville and everything, unfortunately, you guys are old.
Just old bitches.
Oh.
Old bitches trying to run things. Just old bitches trying to run things. Just stuck in their old ways.
And y'all want to have, like, I get it.
Ways.
Yeah, there's fine to be a little bit conservative because honestly, I don't mind the very familiar environment, that makes it very family friendly and everything. I like that.
Yeah, I don't want our pride to be nasty like some of the other prides.
Like I like that.
Pride, sucking dick in the streets.
Exactly. Like I like that feel that we have here in Jacksonville. Make it more diverse. Like try to actually pander to the actual community. You don't like you have gay guys and lesbian girls, and you have transgender people that they like different type of music, and they like some Hispanic, some of them are Hispanic, and some are from different other parts of the country. So make it where it's like a very cultural bomb situation where there's different things, because that's the thing is we are a rainbow,
right?
Like hello, we are people all of different colors and faces and
like
shit.
One reason why I don't even like my main reason for not going to the club, it ain't because white people there, it ain't because it's expensive. I think y'all play whack ass music. I don't want to go to the club and listen to Top 40.
No, you're right, because when I go to Inca
Top 40, I don't listen to that shit. Like I don't want to hear that. That don't make me want to swing my ass. You know what I mean? So it's like I need better music. Honestly, that's really where you start there, bitch. Just play better music.
Yeah, because when I go to Inca Hoods, bitch, I know the playlist. That's the playlist. Like buy one. Like we already know the song that is gonna like start the whole entire show, and then when it ends the show, you get like all this family dance kind of thing, and everybody goes crazy about it.
And the wobble and all that shit. Everybody
And then right there, like around 1, it's like around 12 to 1, like around that area, it's like ding, Hispanic songs, and it's like 3 songs to 4 songs, and it's always the same old ass song. And it's like, mira cabrona, get with the motherfucking program.
The only song that should be familiar when you go to the club is that one that tells you that the show is about to start. That is the only song that I expect to hear every time I go to the club, because I think that is a nice little staple to let you know.
All right, show is about to start.
Shows. Yeah. Do you want to go and disappear and get a drink or something now? Because they're about to do the shows for like an hour.
Yeah, an hour.
But at least then, like I like that. I think that's a great little piece of familiarity.
And then the other problem with that is that they don't pay the drag queens much. They pay them like miserable, and they always do is like, well, you're getting your money out of the tip. But it's like if they're trying to get their money out of the tip, like if you're trying to get the money out of your tip, then let them do whatever number they want, so in that way they can actually get the money out of their tip. Because you're not doing that. You're kind of giving them very military situations where it's like, no, you need to do this and then that's it. It's like, no, bitch, that's not how it works.
It's not how that works.
It's the same with Metro, and the Metro is like always the same shit. It's old and everything. Like Halloween parties was the shit in there. Not anymore.
Nah, it's just
it's
shit.
Like shit. New Year's parties was like amazing. It's a bomb ass. It's stupid.
More shit.
Like the last 3 years, it has been a little bit like,
And
even though like I like at least I'm with my friends and everything, and I'm like, we have fun. Yeah, right. For ourselves.
Like we make it fun.
Yeah, but it's like, bitch, you really making me work my ass off.
But there should be such there's no experience.
Yeah.
There's no no sense of escapism coming with this nightlife that we have. And honestly, I think it is because we got these old ass people that run the clubs, old ass white queens that run the clubs,
and the other part is that we enable them.
Yeah,
we really do. Like, you know, lately,
we never put our foot down, and we go because the thing is, we go to these clubs by default. We really
because
do.
It's the only places that we have,
right? And it's like you can't boycott them because somebody want to go out somewhere, and they're gonna go to these places knowing that it's bullshit, knowing it's gonna be dry and stank pussy, and they just go anyways. And it's like, well, we are not really putting our foot down and letting them know that this is not what we want. And as long as the money is adding up and they see a profit, then it's almost like, well, what is that a change? What is that a change? But it's like, we really have to, I am calling for a boycott of In Cahoots and Metro, even though, I mean, you know, we got Miss COVID happening, but I don't even know if she happening because I'm pretty sure one of these hoes going to open up by the time Halloween come around. But there needs to be like a stop to these two establishments.
I don't think that they're going to be able to survive.
Oh, no, they're not. No, probably not. Now, I think but see, Park Place is like it's like a condensed version of the. It's different, but it still has a similar culture.
It has a little bit of a similar culture. Nene, ¿qué te pasa? Yeah, like it has a different environment. Ooh, that one. Safe. Pero like, I don't know. Like, it's a little bit different. It's more like a bar. Of course, you have like the straight teenager. We're not really teenagers, college, because that area is very.
There
college.
Are a lot of
and artist kind of thing.
It's become like the gay zoo for straight people to visit.
Yeah, it's fun and it's chilling and whatnot, but no te da, like it's not giving me more. So Park Place is Park Place because it helps, like it plays with everybody. Like it has the billiard room area and it's wide enough for you to have drinks with your friends and everything. You can also go to the back if you want to. Like there's not a lot of what.
You can also choose your music.
Yes, you can choose the music if you want.
Granted, you in that fucking queue. That queue takes a long time to get. You know,
but it gets
there. But still, you get to choose the music. So I think that is the plus. You know, that's the plus. Go Park Place.
But you know, it's like that's the only place that you can actually be okay. But sometimes it's like whatever I do in there, it's like I can do that at my house. Right. I can just do that.
I was like, I could have did this with my little Bluetooth speaker, and I could have bought some bottles, and we could have just did this at home.
Exactly.
Like I had a grander time.
So you know, but we need to do something.
I don't know. I don't expect much, honestly, from our community in Jacksonville. I don't expect much.
I don't, but at the same time, I kind of do, because I have seen some of y'all, and I see some of y'all like actually saying things on social media, and especially in this past few months, y'all have been very getting on them, telling them why you're not like supporting Black Lives Matters. You know, why are you doing this? Like, you guys have been a little bit more this time, but it's not just about telling them. It's also about us stopping.
Yeah, we really have to stop.
Like, you need
being patrons of their business.
Like I get it.
What it's gonna take.
Yeah, I get it that we might not have a place, but by doing that, we might actually give the opportunity to somebody else to actually come out and be like, you know what? I want to create a club.
Yeah.
And a club
that's a lot more fucking exciting.
Because, bitches, me and Amari, we had an idea. It was an amazing idea.
They tore down our fucking building.
So, but eventually, you know, I hope that we get get that lottery, get that money or something. Because bitches, y'all would love Clapooch.
Clapooch. Ooh.
But anyway,
don't steal that. We will sue you.
Exactly.
Bitch.
So do not.
But I'm Amari.
And I'm Eddie.
And we are
the two voices of the week.
Stark Natives.
Our culture unfiltered. Discussing the way of this world and the next. And do not forget to do your daily saintly duties by following, subscribing, sharing, liking, and commenting.
Yes.
And if you are on Apple Podcasts and listening to us, then do not forget to leave a wonderful review and leave a 5-star rating.
And turn on your push notifications, so when we post shit, you can see it and
like the bell on YouTube, the notification on the podcast and everything. Just put it even on Twitter.
How the internet works. I don't like having to spell this out for you.
Instagram and Facebook. You know all that.
You know how the internet works. You use it every day. You use it all day when you're supposed to be at work working, and you're not working. You're just doing whatever you want to do. You know how the internet works. You should be liking and sharing and commenting and telling people at the water cooler that's your job. What's up?
That the 2 voices of the week are the shit.
Queer Candid, you know.
Queer Candid. Hashtag Queer Candid. All together, one word.
So thank y'all for listening. So let's start interest.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.